Hello, people from Labin and are all around the world. My name is Zé, and I'm from Portugal.
Hi, I'm Andrea. I am from Italy.
I'm Maria and I'm from Ukraine.
And we are all volunteers from Albona. And today we have with us Hrust.
Hello, everybody.
So, Hrust, how are you? How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm just fine. We're drinking rakia, so I cannot be bad.
Okay. It's a good way to start the podcast.
Yeah.
Drinking some rakia.
It's a good way to start anything.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So now we're just gonna try to learn a bit about yourself. So you can just introduce yourself, what you do, how old are you?
I'm 42, and I came from Rijeka to Labin. And here I started working as a waiter and later as the owner of the Rock Cafe. And I'm married here, 2 kids. It's nice here. Peaceful.
Yes, for sure.
So, tell us, do you like Labin?
I like it. But I love my hometown. This is a nice city to start with kids.
Where are you from?
I'm from Rijeka, much bigger city.
Rijeka.
Yeah.
Is there like an origin story, like from Rijeka to here? Why did you come here?
Yeah, the wife got a job here and I didn't have it in Rijeka, so it was a stupid thing for her to drive to me unemployed in the other town, so I moved here with her.
How long ago?
13 years.
13 years ago. Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
long time.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, why did you decide to become the owner of Rock Cafe? Tell us a bit about this. Tell us the story.
Long time ago, during the university days, I was working as a waiter, and I wanted my own club. Of course, I was working in popular clubs. I wanted my metal club. This here is not metal, but it's starting to be.
So your plan is to turn Rock Cafe to
Yeah,
Metal
last
Cafe?
week, no, not to turn it, just to put more metal concerts.
Yeah, I think. we
Yeah,
already
last
went.
weekend was a metal concert. It was nicely attended, so I will try again.
I see for myself a lot. There's a lot of metalheads in Labin. At least I think so.
Yeah,
More than I'm
there
used to.
is, but most of them are hiding in a civilian clothes.
Oh, okay.
You won't recognize them at street.
No leather, no leather.
No leather, no long hair.
But I think it's nice to see because, well, where I come from, rock is not even recognized, and people have an idea of metal like something like completely different, and I think it's nice.
Yeah, but you're from Portugal. Moonspell is from there.
Yeah, in Portugal we don't like Moonspell. I don't know how. I don't mind it, but people don't even recognize Moonspell. They don't. If they do a concert in Portugal, it's not full. But if they go to Germany, it's completely full and people love it.
Yeah, if they would come in Croatia, it would be full.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we don't appreciate like
What is good?
really good music. Yes. Yeah, it is true. It is true. It's kind of sad, but yes. But here it's nice to see. And remember the first time I was here in Croatia, I went to Paz in all of these places, and they really appreciate music, and it's really nice.
Yeah, there are rock places, but they're dying.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere is folk music.
Folk.
Yeah.
Does Croatia have some history of metal or rock? Some
Of course, there is history of rock. In former Yugoslavia, Rijeka was called the rock city in Yugoslavia. Yeah, most of the bands came from Rijeka. And we had this new wave, like Britain new wave of heavy metal. We had a new wave of rock, and it was, I don't know, everybody was listening to rock, but it was 30, 40 years ago. And now, lately, it's just history.
Yeah.
But do you feel like the younger generation, so for example teenagers, are maybe becoming more interested in rock and metal again?
No. There are some, but very few. I don't know. They have these cell phones, that lead them in every direction, and well, all but one is wrong. Only metal is good.
Speaking like a metalhead. Yeah. No, but to be honest, I think here there is a lot more. I see a lot more kids listening to even rock music than I've ever seen. So compared to the rest of Europe, I would say that Croatia is pretty.
I don't know about the rest of the Europe, but I have in my bar there's around 20 youngsters regular, and that's it. It's not much.
Okay. You think there's like a way to call them, or?
I don't know. The concerts are free.
Yeah.
I'm advertising it. They just need to come and listen. That's all. They don't need to pay nothing.
Yeah.
Just come and listen and get to know the music.
Yeah. I think that's the best way.
Yeah.
And just keep doing it, and for sure.
I will keep doing it.
Nice. Because actually, it's like something kind of I'm passionate about, because in my hometown there's a rock bar and it's fucking shit. Oops, I can't cut it. No, it's really
beep shit.
No, it's really bad. They advertise as rock bar. They don't do any concerts. I used to have a grunge band back home, and we tried to go there, and we were good. We were acting all over the place, and on the rock bar, never. And they don't do any concert.
Is it at least playing the rock music?
No. They did a funk festival in the bar. So just so you know the state of it.
Funk as electronic music.
No, funk like Brazilian funk. Sorry, it's completely different, like dance music, but with a lot of sex.
It's coming from Brazil, right?
Yeah. But it's nice to see it a bit more often here in Croatia. I think it's already a start.
Yeah, the situation in Italy is not very far from Portugal. We have tribute bands and cover bands, and basically we are just rediscovering the old glories. But new music, new rock, new metal, no, they are. It's not popular. I can see more some singers singing about love and the same stuff, or just some trap, and that's what's coming every year fresh for the summer in Italy, and it's popular. There is the summer hits, and there are also some pop music with some beats, but the rock music is not coming up. You have to go search it for yourself on YouTube to listen for some. But Italy doesn't have a proper history or tradition of rock, so we're all for love songs, and more love songs. So maybe that also plays a role.
I think so. Culture is a big role, and here in Croatia there was a big history of metal, and rock. So
not metal as much as rock.
Yeah. So it's, of course, there's still in some it goes generational. It gets lost a bit, but there's some, and I think it's nice.
Did owning the rock cafe impact your life in any way?
Yeah, it did. When I come to work, I don't fear anybody anymore. It's a big thing. I don't need to think what somebody will tell me to do or criticize me or whatever.
Is it nice to have it, and you make your own rules and.
Yeah, but they're not strict.
Yeah.
Every rule is bendable, especially with me.
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah. I expect correctness from the people that work, and if they are correct, we can do everything.
Yeah. That is nice, yeah. I worked in a lot of bars, and I've seen many ways to manage it. And now, because I worked so much in different bars, I can understand when I go to a bar, I see more or less the management, and I feel it in Rock Cafe. There's these people really like to work there.
Yeah, because it's easygoing,
Yeah.
I see that Rock Cafe is a franchise, so I'm curious.
No, it's not much of a franchise. There is Rock Cafe in Pula.
Yeah.
But the first owner, Kicho, was a good friend with the owner of Rock Cafe Pula, and he allowed him to use the logo. And that's why it sounds like a franchise. Otherwise, it's there's no connection.
It's kind of weird.
Except a business connection. When I get a band from far away, I call Mocko from Pula to book the band together. So one day he has the band, the other day I have. So we cut the expenses. Yeah, the costs.
Oh, okay. Okay. So there's some connection.
There is some connection, but it's business connection,
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not a franchise.
Okay.
I would like to know more about what is your imprint on the as the owner of the Rock Cafe compared to the previous. So what is your style that you put on the Rock Cafe? We already seen that you put the style of a bit more of metal in the style of Rock Cafe. But what do you feel it's your personal touch on the Rock Cafe in Labin compared to the Rock Cafe Labin before?
Yeah, this one is a bit more metal than the previous one with Kicho. Kicho was a metal phobe, you know. He was afraid of metal. He never allowed metal. It was one time I was working as a waiter and the guy for the jukebox came and probably accidentally he unlocked all the music, including metal folder.
Nice.
You know, people went crazy. It was metal playing for hours. And for this couple of days, each time Kicho entered the bar, it was a metal playing. And he just couldn't stand it. He called the guy came and locked all the metal songs.
Oh my god. Okay. So that's the big difference.
But the guests loved it, you know. The regular guests didn't mind it, and the metalheads had their
pressing the button.
Had their jukebox and putting the money and enjoying the songs. And you know, I love it also. I come to Rijeka to one bar, I just go to jukebox, put some money and then choose songs. It has only one folder, metal.
Yeah.
Then you choose from, I don't know, thousands of lovable songs.
Perfect.
I mean, metal is also so wide that at the end, if you love rock, how can you not love metal?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't love the strongest one, the hardest one, there is still
Yeah, I think there's a metal for everyone. That's what I say.
There is, yeah.
In my opinion, because, well, I would not consider myself as a metalhead. I really love metal, but there's some types of metal that I don't personally, it's not like, but enjoy as much. So I think I can say that metal is for everyone. There's like a special type of metal for each person.
There is, yeah. I don't know. No genre is as wide as metal is.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, the hybrids like metal with rap, and you have a new genre.
Yeah, you have those crossover. Yeah, but also you have inside the metal genres, crossovers, and they multiply with all the other genres and.
Like a big
chaos. It's chaos.
It's a big family tree of metal.
Yeah, after 30 years of listening to metal, sometimes I hear a metal band and I just cannot put it at some place, you know.
Yeah. It's getting harder, like to put a special genre in.
It's getting harder with the new bands. They put some new sounds in their music and I don't know where to put them, especially with the new metal.
Yeah, new metal.
That's mostly that metal with rap, like Labinski Ljudi.
Labinski Ljudi.
Yeah, good music can stand the voice. And I don't know where to put it but the new metal. So every new band that I don't understand, it's a new metal.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
I remember there's this Italian band that likes to make parodies and fun, and they are metal in general. And I remember they created these two subgenres of metal. One is soul metal. They combined the black singing in the church of Christian style singing with metal. And it came out a Christmas song with Odin, and that was still metal. It was still sounding very, very good with the choir of a church
and the caroling
and the distorted guitar. And that was a new genre. Open the gates for a new genre for some more music, for example.
Like the Pometra Creva I showed you earlier. There's a special genre for them, cha metal. Cha metal.
Like Czakavian.
Czakowski in Istra, dialect in Istra, and they're a metal band that sing in Istrian dialect, cha metal.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Just a genre for them. So.
Yeah.
we could call it like some sort of folk metal.
They are kind of folk metal, It would be folk metal because they use scales from Istrian music and...
And what is the instrument?
Sopila.
Sopila.
Yeah.
The Istrian flute.
It's kind of flute, So the listener.
Kind of flute, a much more irritating flute.
Yeah, I like the Irish thing. Or Scottish.
The pipes.
The pipes.
Bagpipes, No, that is more irritating than sopila, and sopila is much more irritating than flute.
Okay. It's like there's like a scale of irritation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Try to listening, and then right after how many minutes you stopped listening because you were pissed off.
Yeah, that's right. It's like a good meter. Yeah, piece of meter.
Just out of curiosity, what is your opinion on reggaeton metal?
I don't know what is that.
Good.
It's some kind of reggae metal.
No, reggaeton.
Reggaeton is like Spanish music with the metal.
Reggaeton is for sort of Spanish music.
Yeah, reggaeton.
Yeah, I
is
never
Spanish.
heard reggaeton. I don't know what it is.
Ah, okay.
These beats with metal.
Yeah, it's like that.
But this speaks very loud about what type of metal this is, and
No.
if he doesn't know anything about it.
I think that this band, Italian band that you show and you're speaking about, it's funny songs, but I would not listen to them.
Only for laughing.
No, it's just funny. Yeah, it's just a funny song. I mean,
Yeah.
I would not listen to reggaeton metal. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt your Italian pride or something. Yeah.
Well, the video is nice. There is a lot of nice women dressed like goth or metal heads
Yeah, that's
dancing to reggaeton.
That's the spirit.
Is there blood? Severed limbs?
Mentions of it.
It
Yes.
just mentions, yeah. They do not show it, unfortunately.
Then it's not metal.
They sing in some part of Spanish, like reggaeton, but like a Norwegian band, so about blood and murdering in churches, but with the reggae beat. La iglesia tomada, la piña colada, tomando un mojito, nel sacrificio.
I will have to listen to it.
Yeah, you can stop, yeah.
Light a joint and listen to reggaeton metal. Okay.
Okay, so you are a metal right?
What?
You're a metalhead.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
So how did the metal come into your life?
Yeah, it was 90s.
In the 90s?
Yeah,
How old were
something
you?
93, 94. I was 12 then.
So you're like
Oh.
a teenager, starting to be a teenager.
Yeah, almost. And everybody was listening to music. And I was starting collecting cassettes
Yeah.
and listening, but all I got was Scooter, Dr. Alban, I don't know. It was Mr. President, Take That. Fuck, I couldn't listen to that music. You know, I was returning to cassettes and borrowing more to find something. And I know I finally found Alen Vitasovic. He's some singer here from Istra,
Mhm.
pop rock. And it was kind of good in the ears, you know, and after that it was, you know, actually in a couple of months I went to death metal, you know.
Oh, okay. It's just like a quick transition.
Yeah, I heard that Alen Vitasovic, so I know what direction I should look. Then I heard Simple Minds, Def Leppard,
Yeah, okay.
Metallica, Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel, Suffocation.
Wow.
I believe that was the order of the bands I was listening.
Oh, okay.
And then later I listened to Iron Maiden, to Pantera, Sepultura, everything. But
Fantastic.
first bands were Cannibal Corpse, Suffocation, and Morbid Angel.
Okay, like big bands.
Yeah.
Big, yeah.
Was it easy to find this type of music during
No.
Yugoslavia time? So before
No, it was not Yugoslavia time. I don't know about Yugoslavia
before
time, you know.
93, the
I know,
1993.
Yugoslavia fell apart when I was 10 years old, so I don't remember times before about the music.
Yeah.
I heard stories. They were sending money from my cousin in Split was listening to metal in 80s. He was sending money to Belgrade in Serbia, and the guy would send him cassette with the post, you know, with the postal service to Split.
Yeah.
And that was the way to obtain cassettes with metal music to listen.
Wow. Completely different. Now we just
Yeah.
you go to YouTube.
Now I don't see this as a good thing, the availability of the music. I was always buying CDs. You buy a CD, you listen to the CD first day 3-4 times.
Yeah.
In a week 10, 15, 20 times. You hear the CD, you feel the music.
Completely.
And I'm doing it still, but at one occasion a friend gave me 2 MP3 DVDs. It was hundreds of albums on each DVD. I listened to one album of each DVD and then put the rest aside. It was too much at once. I didn't know what to listen, what to choose. I like to go choose 1 to 3 CDs, buy them, and then listen to them for a couple of days, weeks. I don't know how good they are. Then buy a new one.
Yeah, it's not as special.
It's like falling in love. You cannot just
You know,
go one
when you
after
open the CD,
other.
pull out the booklet, open it and smell it. Fuck.
Yeah.
The smell of new is so good.
Yeah. It still exists, but people don't
Yeah.
rush to go buy a CD. They just go on Spotify or.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use those.
Yeah.
I don't go to those places.
Yeah. I think it makes it easier for bands to get some let's call it fame, but at least some listeners. It's easier and people can reach better, but it's not as special for sure.
CDs are dying a little bit, but vinyls are coming up.
Yeah.
Every band is making vinyl of their music.
Yeah, it's becoming famous.
And now what am I
It's
going
like
to
a
do?
trend.
I'm collecting CDs for 25 years.
Yeah.
Now it will be difficult to reach the CDs.
Oh yeah.
Personal opinion on vinyls.
Oh, I love the sound.
Yeah.
But before, it was too expensive to buy vinyls and to buy a player. Now I can buy a player, but I don't have vinyls, so I'm waiting to collect a couple of vinyls. I have 3 at home.
Yeah.
I said when I reach 10 pieces, I will buy some nice piece of equipment to listen.
Yeah. I think the sound is pretty unique. I have like the Woodstock 68, I think. I had like the special one that got like super famous, and it's like almost like you're there. I have like an old vinyl player from my parents. It's kind of shit, but still makes the music sound so good. Yeah, it's really nice.
It has the warmth.
Yes, exactly. Like you hear like almost everything singularly.
A friend explained me, CD cannot copy the sound, that warmth of the vinyl, because it's a 16-bit. But you can replicate that sound on a DVD because it's 24-bit, and you can catch all the frequencies that make that sound different.
Yeah, it's completely different. I think it's kind of nice that vinyls are coming, but I think it's more of a trend, and people, I don't know. It's like these trends, like people, it gets famous and people will buy it because other people are buying it. So I don't know if they actually enjoy the vinyls or not.
But I believe that if you buy vinyl, you know what you're buying, and you know what you want to listen.
Some people, I would say so.
Those people that don't appreciate vinyls or the music, they use Spotify.
Okay. It can be, for sure.
I cannot even listen to best-ofs.
Oh.
Sometimes I listen to those releases from Nuclear Blast Napalm Records compilations, and then I listen to compilation, find out the good bands, and then I buy a CD of that band. But I don't use that compilation as a listening.
It's like to learn.
Yeah, it's just to learn and find out about the new bands. I don't have time to go to some engine like this and it recommends me songs. It's too much of everything. This is a CD of 20 songs. You listen, you find 1, 2, 3 bands that are extremely good, and you buy 1, 2, 3 CDs. Limited quantity of music, you listen to it better.
Yeah.
What would be your personal suggestion for somebody that wants to explore for the first time metal and doesn't know anything? Where to start? What to listen?
Heavy metal.
So 80s?
Start with the Iron Maiden.
Yeah. Iron Maiden. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pantera maybe?
It's a bit more aggressive.
Yeah?
For a starter, Iron Maiden is a great way.
Okay.
After Iron Maiden, he will go further.
Yeah. It's a good band to start with.
Yeah, he should put Iron Maiden in some player and he'd had a lot of heavy metal suggestions.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. That's the new way, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, now I think we're coming to an end, so the last question is like to understand a bit what's the future like. So do you have any plans for the future, for Rock Cafe, things you'd like to do or you'd like to say also?
Well, not many plans, just to keep it the way it is.
Yeah.
With a bit more metal music, and that's it.
Yeah, so keep it metal.
No, keep it rock.
And metal.
But with a lot of glimpses of metal.
Okay, so I think we're finished. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very
much.
No problem. Thank you so much for Rakia.
You're welcome, yeah. I think to finish off, we can just... You don't have... You want?
No.
You can... Okay, all right. We can just make a toast.
Okay,
Thank you.